Hi guys, so we're back and we're gonna be going on with our GameMaker tutorial to do a fighting game. So let's get on with it. In our last video we managed to make the character move left and right and use different animation. That's a very basic thing that we already knew, but now we're gonna be doing these but with a different approach. But before doing that, I'm gonna be creating the sprites for a few more movements. So let's create the sprite SPR Terry, for instance, punch. And we're gonna do edit image, put strip image. Come here and let's find a punch to use here. Yeah. Looks like we have one here, right? We're gonna need a longer one. For instance, 256. We don't probably need this much. Like this, yeah. 50. Yeah, that for instance, yeah, that looks good. We only need one in here. Maybe we can get the second one too. So yeah, maybe we can get the second one here, and we can. I think this is gonna be okay. Maybe we could have a third one. I don't know. I think we can. But a fourth one? And a fifth one, maybe? I think that's gonna be okay. Let's see if we can. So this is gonna be like this. Yeah, it looks like it is okay. So let's clean them, and let's sort them properly so they have the right animation. Yeah, 1, 2. 3, and 4. So let me see, what is the so in here in the idle it is low, so we should probably start from here and do something like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this one comes after this. Maybe even this one comes after this. So. Let's see how it goes like this. Yeah. So the thing is, since this is gonna be the position, so needs to go. So a little bit up. Again, this has to go in here. This has to go also in here. And this has to go in here. Let's see now how. Yeah, that looks better. But then we probably want, I don't know. Yeah. Looks like it's okay. That's okay. So yep, we've got these working. Good. That's a punch. Good. Now let's put the center here. Around here probably. Because yeah, we want it to be the center of the character. So we got the punch, and maybe we want a kick too. So let's create another sprite. SPR Terry kick. Okay. So we're gonna be an image, import strip image. Come here and let's find a kick. Let's make it bigger. So we can have, I think this is the kick. Let's start with 0 and see if we can. Okay, so okay, I think it's okay like this. Well, not really. This is maybe we need to have 56. Now, let's see if we can have them a little bit like this, and then we can move it a little bit here. So the first two, they could be okay, and but the third one, I mean, this is necessarily bigger. So we get this one, we get this one, but we don't get that one. That is just too big a difference. Okay, so now we have the 3 characters. So well, maybe we can even get this 60 like this maybe, and this one we can go a little bit up. Yep. Okay, so get these, and then we get more, so we clean them. we this one, clean this one here and here, and here we are gonna clean also this one. And here we go. Like, yeah, we got it clean, but yeah, we probably want something more like this. And yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So yeah, now we need more sprites. So we create another sprite. We edit the image. We import strip image, and here we go. Let's go for the next. So now we need to get we need a bit less. So I think this is better because we're getting this one, we're getting this one, and this one, but not this one or this one. So yeah, we're gonna need another one. That's all right. So cleaning. One, cleaning. Two. It's kind of curious. We almost have two here. This one is not properly there, so we have to clean it. So probably it should be like this. Yeah, I don't know. Should be more like this, probably, no? Okay, let's copy then. Copy, paste. So I'm not sure. I think this should go here. Yeah, I think that's cool. So I shouldn't go back. It should be back already. And this is gonna go a little bit there. This is gonna a little bit there. Oh, have to clean here a little bit. And yeah, but yeah, it looks cool. It looks like we need just a couple of frames more, and we will have it. So we go back here, image, import strip image, and let's get the last two frames. Yeah. So yeah, clean. we got them here right now. Yeah, it looks like these are the next frame, so let's go something like this. Like this, probably. Let's see. This one needs to go down and further ahead. A little bit to the right. Right, let's see. I think it looks cool. Let's move them a little bit to the left. Yeah, I think that looks cool. Yeah, I think that's okay. This could go down a little bit too. Yeah, cool. So I think it looks cool. Now we can get rid of this one, and we have this. Okay, so we want to put it so out, delete, yeah, and the cake we have to put it again underneath the center of gravity of the character. Should be something like this. Yeah, I think it's okay. So now we have the punch and kick, and yes, to test them I'm gonna put it like if, well, now because it's not gonna work. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start working on the state machine. We're gonna make a very simple state machine. First we're gonna convert this code to this two-state machine. Okay, so basically we're going to define three states for starters. 0 is going to be idle, 1 is going to be move forward, 2 is going to be move backward. Okay, and we're going to define scripts for each of them, for the update of each of them. So create one script that's going to be update idle. And we're going to do just we're going to set the H speed to 0 and B speed to 0 too, just in case. Cool. we're gonna add another one, which is gonna be start idle. Okay, and the start idle is gonna just set set the idle animation. So sprite index is Terry idle, image index is 0. Okay, that's easy. Now we're gonna create the update, duplicate the script that move forward, which is gonna be image speed of minus move the speed, and duplicate move backwards. And we're gonna have the same like this here. I understand that at some point we may have to deal with the fact that you can be on the other side of the fight instance. So instead of being to the left, to the right, to be to the left, and then we're gonna have to deal with that. But we'll do it later. Okay. Right now we're only gonna be considering that our character can only be to the right of the screen. Okay. So this is all right, and then we're gonna duplicate, start move forward, which is gonna set the move the right animation, and because that way it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be valid for all of them. So this move forward and duplicate, move back. It's gonna do the same. So yeah, so far very simple. So what do we need now? Our object needs to store the state. By default is going to be 0, and we're going to add another one, which is going to be the next state. Okay, this is 0. So these are not reals, they are integers. Okay. So as part of our idle, we're not going to only set the no movement, check if we have to change the state. If keyboard check BK left, then next state is going to be 1 because we're going to be moving forward. If keyboard check BK right, then next state is going to be 2. Otherwise we don't change the state. That's fair enough. In the move forward we're going to do the same thing, but also if not keyboard check left, we're going to go back to the idle state, and if right we move backwards. We can even remove that option, so if we want to go backwards we just have to go to the idle state first, and same thing here. So right now we can be in the back state, and if we stop pressing right then we go to the idle state, or in the move forward state, and if we stop pressing left we go back to the idle state. And then we're in the idle, and if we press left we go to the move left, and no to the move right. But this is the next state. So how are we gonna implement this in the object? So in the step we're simply gonna select update the current state. So switch state and case 0 idle, update idle, break, case 1, which is going to be move forward, case 2, move back, update, move forward, update, move back. We're gonna add a default with an error message saying so error message, so debug message saying error unknown state. Maybe you added an state but haven't updated the method. So this way, if we add a state and we move to that state, we are going to get an error and it's going to tell you, okay, you're trying to update a state that doesn't exist, or we're not considering yet. Maybe you forgot to add the state here, or maybe it's something else, I don't know. And then what we do is, if next state is different from state, then what we do is again change the state, and execute the start function for the new state. So we're gonna have exactly the same, but here maybe instead you forgot to the start method. Yeah. So here we're gonna have a start, we have a start, and we're gonna have a start. Okay, stop it properly, and here we go. So basically we got an update where you basically switch the state and update the current state, and then you change the state if necessary, and then you hit you execute the start function. The order of these is important. So and we may be changing that. So you can see it works just as well. But we may want to do something else here. So the thing is, I like if we have it in like this, the tick that you click something is gonna happen. But if you want to do something when an animation finishes, you may want to have this part before the update, and I think that is more important. So if we just change this order, we just get the same thing, but one tick later. But when we add things like this state is going to finish when the animation finishes, then this is going to come in handy. Which, by the way, is actually what we're going to be doing now. So we are going to be adding a update idle and update punch. The update punch is going to be like this, but only change the state and the animation finishes. So if image index is equal to last frame is gonna be sprite get. Is this that one? Or isn't it? The index of the sprite. So sprite has this one subimage. Three subimages. So basically it tells you how many subimages you have. So yeah, so what we want is -1. Here this is last frame. Then we go back to idle. That's cool. And we can do the same with the kick. Actually, this is like exactly the same. Maybe, well, maybe we can make this clearer later, but sorry, avoid duplicating code later. But for the time being, we're gonna leave it like this. And we're gonna be the same thing. We're gonna be here. We start punch. It's gonna be this, but with the punch. And the same with the kick. So, yep, that's all right. Now we have to add the option to start these states. We're going to use C and X, the keys C and X, because usually in these kind of games you usually have three or four buttons that you can press, and in many emulators map them to the C, X, C, and Z, X, C, and V keys, which are contiguous in a normal keyboard. I don't know, I just like it. I think it's like this, isn't it? Keyboard check. How do you check? Key code. So yeah, that's all right. Okay. Okay. So or maybe like this. Then next state is gonna be 3, which is gonna be the punch, and X is gonna be 4, which is gonna be the kick. So yeah, this is actually going to be copied and pasted here and here. And now if we hit, so if we press that, you see when we press X or Z, we get this error here saying, hey, what happened? You forgot. Yeah, state 3 doesn't exist, we are not using it. That's because we didn't add it to this update here. So update punch I don't think we need to put what each state is, because it's obvious because of the next function. Same thing here. There we go. So now yeah, it looks like it's working. I get something weird there. I think I know why. That's because the idle starts here instead of starting here. That's kind of weird. So how do we change that? We change it so we put this one here. So let's put these three here. So now this one has to go like this. Up. Okay, no. Up. Like this. Yeah, I think this is better. Yeah. Yeah, so much better now, isn't it? This is more, there is something here, but I'm not gonna be fixing this, honestly. That is not, I don't care so much about this to make it work well. That looks cool. But it looks like it's as if he's going back, so we could move the center. If it is like too far ahead, maybe we can put it backwards. So in the kick, we're gonna put it like there. And let's see what happens now. Yeah, better. I think that's cool, isn't it? I think it works all right. And yeah, I think that we've got a basic state machine. So far we've done a state machine with a kick and a punch, a move in and idle. I think that's gonna be it for this video, and in our next video maybe we will be increasing the amount of options that we can have. Maybe, I don't know, because it's interesting to add something like, for instance, crouching and being able to punch and kick from a crouch position but not moving. And I don't know, we could have something like blocking hits. I don't know. I think I will do the crouching and the crouching, kicking and punching. We'll crouch it, and then we will start with the second player, so having a second player which is going to be the same character but you know, this is gonna mean that we have to deal with them being in different positions and them having to consider that when moving. And then maybe we'll start thinking on the AI, because we'll have to be able to abstract that information so that we can use the same information here, so the same functions here, the scripts, both for the player and the AI. The AI. So both characters are going to have the same state machine, but then we're going to have to extract the inputs to be handled somewhere else. We'll see later. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Also, if you liked it, please hit the like button, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.